forget about it. How you doing?
Oh, nah. It's Titus, all right? It is not Titus.
Fuck the Yankees!
Let's do a stream where I drink so much caffeine that I have a heart attack live on stream and die. This is absurd.
Oh shit, he's climbing up the wall!
It's like the sky is melting.
Like, this game wouldn't be bad if the controls weren't like an absolute abomination.
Family, 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 family. I don't have enough time to process information on here, dude. I gotta talk, I gotta play games, I gotta look handsome. I got a lot on my shoulders, dude. Yo, yo, yo. We are back, man. How we feeling, man? How are we feeling? Let's see who was first today, man. Janelli Beans was first. Takashi is here. Void Messiah, how we doing? Richard. Log. Monkey. The World Cup went just as well, probably better for the Americans than it did for the Canadians. We didn't play this game for like I haven't streamed since Friday. I think Friday was the last time I streamed. Lost in the same. You lost on Saturday. America lost yesterday. But nobody thought America was going to go anywhere. Just like nobody thought Canada was going to go anywhere. But it's all right. America beats Canada in hockey anyway, so it's all right. How was everybody doing today, man? How was everybody's weekend? How were the past 3 days? Did anyone see that fucking crazy World Cup game earlier with Argentina? That game was fucking insane. But yes, Takashi, we haven't played, we haven't streamed in like 3 days. So, but we're still very close to the end of this game. So we will be finishing this up this week. There will be no stream on Wednesday, so tomorrow we will most likely be doing a stream tomorrow. Silly, how we doing, Silly? Long time no see, Silly. I was on Lisi's stream earlier today, and she had 3,000 people watching her on TikTok. It was fucking awesome, dude. She was playing the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, and she had a visceral reaction and was crying on the stream. There was like 3,000 people in there. Everybody was going crazy. It was incredible, man. Yeah, no stream on Thursday, so we will stream tomorrow. Moon, how we doing, Moon? How you feeling, man? Oh, there's Lisi. Yes, Lisi had a 3,000 person stream. I think she got like 2,000 followers. She had a bunch of gifts. It was awesome, man. I got to see her react live to the ending of Red Dead Redemption 2. It was fantastic. Rusty, what's going on, baby? But yeah, she had about 3,000 people there, man. It was awesome. Shout out to Lisi, man. Great job. Very, very entertaining. Great conversations. Lisi was very impacted by the ending of Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not going to say what happens at the end of the game for the people that haven't played it. She seemed to enjoy it. Yes, at the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, yes. Red Dead Redemption 2 is fantastic, man. It is. Red Dead Redemption 1 was awesome, but 2 is unquestionably one of the best games ever made. Well, we are back, man. We're back for some yeah, there's horses in Red Dead Redemption 2. We are back with Chrono Trigger. We are almost done with this game. I think we have just side stuff to do now. But I haven't played this in like 3 or 4 days, so I don't really remember. Yes, that's what I was saying about the game, Lisi, a while ago, is the world feels so lived in, and the characters, it's so immersive. You turn the game on, and you feel like once you turn the game, it feels like there's still these characters living normal lives when you turn the game off. It's almost like you turn the game off, and there's still, you know, these characters doing shit. We talking about... No, we're not talking about Crimson Desert, Wood. We're definitely not talking about Crimson Desert. If we were talking about Crimson Desert, we'd be talking about this. Is my soundboard not working? Fuck. Hold on. We'd be talking about this. We got the green tea. We got the green tea. I don't even think Crimson Desert gets nominated for Game of the Year. Did you beat it yet? Daniel, what's going on, baby? How are y'all feeling, man? 55 stream streak. Let's go. Hold on, I'm just getting the TikTok set up. Yeah, I hate the fucking the small cans. It is like one gulp. It's like a fucking quarter of this. It's like this much Arizona. It's like, bro, give me the big can. Give me the tall boy, dude. I don't remember what we're doing here, so I think I have to go back to the land of time or whatever the fuck that shit is called. End of time. All right, let's take off, man. How was everybody's weekend, man? How was everybody's 4th? What did we do? Oh, yeah, I drink out of the big cups, man. Unless it's something I want to savor. Where's the sprightly young man? I see, how terrible. There's little I can do for you, but let me honor him with a song. I'll call it Memories of Chrono. Lies of P. Amanda Farmer, how we doing?
Hadouken!
Oh, hell yeah. Fireworks on the beach sounds cool. Yeah, I was at a friend's house and he almost fucking blew up his house, dude. The second set of fireworks that he set off were so low that they were exploding within like the top of the trees where we were. Amanda, thank you for the gifts. Thank you. I've been pretty good. How's my mom doing? She's home now. She's recovering. Everything went really well. The surgery was very successful. The doctors were very happy with the results, and she even says that she feels better and that seems better than the first replacement she got. So, if she's happy, I'm happy. Oh, yes, thank you, Lacey. Thank you for asking as well. I saw a fire that shoots up into the air and then comes straight back down and explodes. And you're supposed to do that. Oh, I never seen that. But you never know with fireworks, dude. Yeah, surgeries aren't fun. Yeah, this isn't her first rodeo though. She already had a knee replacement and a hip replacement. So this is the second hip replacement, and then she probably has to get another knee replacement. Should we be back hooping at the Rucker? Yeah. Were there anything more I can do? I would, but I fear I can be off. I can be a little aid. Only the Guru of Time can help us now. That face. Have I not seen you before? Ah, indeed, you've grown strong, tainted of soul to be sure, but formidable all the same. The Guru of Time, you say? I know of him, but what business have you with the Guru of Time? We've heard he may know of a way to restore life to our fallen friend. The truth of it I do not know. Ah, yes, to break death's hold over one you hold dearer still. You are not the first to wish such a thing, nor will you be the last. Chrono must be happy indeed knowing such dear friends as you. Okay. Also, I haven't looked at if any of the votes changed since the last time that we looked. Let me see. Okay. So the leader for modern game is still Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. And now the second place retro game is Parasite Eve. And Lord of the Rings, The Third Age are tied. And then it's Xenogears. The next game is actually a game of my choice. So it'll be a random game of my choice. I gotta figure out what. Then it'll be a modern game. Yeah, Parasite Eve is a classic. It's been a long time since I played it. Yes, to break death's hold over one you hold. Okay, this is literally what you said. Oh, about fun. Yes, I did. Skies of Arcadia is close, dude. Skies of Arcadia is gonna be one of the next games. It's very close to the top. An egg. That is the Chrono Trigger. A time egg. Should you wish to try and hatch it, the one who crafted your wings of time can tell you the way. But know that it may not necessarily hatch the results you desire. The Chrono Trigger represents potential. Results require action. As long as you keep Chrono in your heart and pursue what you seek, the results should follow. But I can make no guarantees. I see it now. It's you, isn't it? Then you are Gaspar, the Guru of Time. Yes, I believe that is what they used to call me, but that was long, long ago. Anubis, how we doing, baby? Chicken Police? That's on the list still. It's on the list of games still. Oh, hell, how long is the drive, man? Shadow magic. Okay. There's nothing I can teach him. Okay. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. You know, we could always be better. But, we're here, man. That's all we can ask for, right? What am I supposed to do? Babcock, what's going on? We are playing the Steam version. Viserion, how we doing? Chat to him again and some snacks, my Arizona. Hell yeah, dude. He just keeps saying the same shit over and over again. We're almost done with this game, Viserion. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. What's the next game? The next game is a game of my choice. So I gotta figure out what that's gonna be. I might just randomly fucking do like a randomizer and see what it lands on the, Like, I'm gonna close my eyes and scroll through the list and then just, like, fucking point to something and see what I get. And then it's Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now. I don't think I'm a high enough level to beat, Lavos. Yes, then it's Parasite Eve is the current leader, but it's tied. So we'll have to do a coin flip. You gotta see the dude who fixed the sword. I don't even remember where that is. Was it Medina Village? The guy in the middle was just telling me about The Chrono Trigger. Your vote is Final Fantasy? So we still have a lot of Final Fantasies left. Let's see how many we have left. We have Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, Tactics, Resonance, whenever it comes out. 5, 6, 8, 10, 2, 13. I put 13-2 on there. 16, and then Crystal Chronicles. Yes, we played 7 recently, yes. So we still have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We still have about 13 Final Fantasy games left to play. The fuck is this floating ship? Yes, I think that is how you found us, Amanda. I should pick Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I'm kidding. Final Fantasy VIII is solid. Megs, how we doing, Megs? Nate Buh, what's going on, man?
Yo.
Byron, what's going on? This game is called Chrono Trigger.
Dang it, Bobby.
I liked 8 as a kid, but it also is like the weakest of the Final Fantasy games that were like the best Final Fantasy games. You know what I mean? Like the best generation of Final Fantasy was probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's the worst one out of all of them. But it's still good. It's good when you compare it to the other ones. And Final Fantasy IV, yes, Final Fantasy IV is fantastic as well. But if you want to count 4 and 5, then 5 and 8 are probably the worst ones out of that bunch, with probably 5 being the worst, then 8. But those are the 2 weakest, undoubtedly. I don't want to go into this ship. I don't know what fucking awaits me there. Chrono Trigger, yes, is like kind of like active time turn-based. It's very similar. What about 9? 9 is one of the best. Migs, how's life, man? The Black Omen looming in the sky, made by the hands of neither fiend nor man. What does it portend? Is that where I need to go? It gets too distracting with the junction system. I know there's a story in there, but it's too busy trying to figure out how to certain bosses to pay attention. Yes, 100%, Lisi. It is still a good Final Fantasy, but the junction system is horrible. The draw system, like the combination of the junction and draw system is kind of like eh. And the story really falls off after the first disc. You're currently playing 9. I can't stay awake. Where are you in 9? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Safe to go to the ship. Janelle Beans, thank you for the gifts. How the fuck do I get to the ship? Do I just walk into it? Or is the ship always there? Janelle Beans, thank you for the gifts. Please, no more. It is not necessary. You just became Oh, you're still really early in the game. Once. What's going on, man? This is your first JRPG?
Bing bang.
This is... What do you mean? This is the original game. Byron, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the family. You're still in the castle looking for the princess? The game is very long. This is where you go into the castle? I mean, where you go into the ship? I think 8 is just a card game, and they just added the story into... Final Fantasy VIII is a card game where they added story around it. Did I hear the celebrity news? What's the celebrity news? I hated the card. The card game was solid. That's probably the best card game that exists in Final Fantasy. Is that Ray J is gonna have a boxing match with Orlando Brown? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch that. Looks different. This is the Steam version of the original game. I just don't have... I have it on the updated graphics that they offer. This is what the original graphics look like. There's really not that big of a difference. Taylor Swift got married. I just didn't understand it. Yeah, it takes some time. Yo, Giuseppe, how we doing, baby? Get into the rules changed to random plus for... Yeah, I enjoyed the card game for what it was. I don't know what level I'm supposed to be to fight Lavos. I'm also watching this Colombia Switzerland game on the side, so you may see me like looking at something off screen. Ray Silence, what's going on, man? This game is called Chrono Trigger. Didn't Ray J just get, like, knocked out by somebody in boxing? Am I going to play Chrono Cross after this one? Chrono Cross is on our list of games to play, but I have not played Chrono Cross since I was a kid. Most of these games I have not played since I was a kid. Chrono Trigger right now, last time I played this game was in, like, 1999, or whenever they released this on the PS1 with, in the Final Fantasy Chronicles thing that came with Final Fantasy IV. That was the last time I played this game. So it's been like 25 years. Literally never heard of Ray J or Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown is an actor and Ray J is a rapper? Fools, have you not learned your lesson? We are made immortal. We shall live forever with Lavos, who feasts upon the planet from within. Now he rests and gathers strength, but in a mere 14,000 years, he will emerge to rain destruction upon the earth and crown himself its king. The Black Omen is the path which leads to Lavos. It is the conduit through which our limitless power flows. As long as the almighty Lavos reigns, your dreams are all but naught. Andre, what's going on? This game is called Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Ray J is Brandy's brother, so Rusty knows who that is. Sacrifice yourself to Lavos and fulfill the only purpose left for you. Oh shit, I'm fucking about to die. I didn't even look at my health. What the f- Oh, I'm dead. I was not looking at my health, dude. Oh, fuck. I'm in big trouble. Oh, no. I'm fucked, dude. I should have looked at my fucking health before I came in here. I walked in the door with like fucking 25% health. All right, and now I need to go back to the ship, and then I need to go back to 1200 BC. So where is the side stuff? Like, do I still have to continue with what I'm doing? And then I get to a point where I could do side stuff? Because it doesn't feel like I am, getting to that point. You're moving on Monday. Where are you moving, man? Amanda, thank you for being here, though. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for giving us some of your time. You could have been doing anything else in the world today, and you decided to hang out with us for the past 40 minutes. So I appreciate you, man. In Ohio? I know some people from Ohio. Near Cincinnati? Okay. I know someone also not too far from Cincinnati. Well, thank you again for being here. I hope the move goes smoothly, yes. I hope there's no hiccups or anything crazy or expenses that pop up. Oh, I didn't go and look at any of the chests. How do I resurrect Chrono? Okay. So if I go through here, the old dude west of the monster town. Melchior? The whole ship is optional. Okay. I thought this leads me to, what's his face? don't know which side to attack first. See what this does. Damn, that motherfucker gets fucking smoked by that shit. I don't know what this guy's most weak to. Tell me Chrono Trigger is supported on Mac. Warp Zone, I'm not sure. Richard, thank you for the resub, 9 months.
Shannara 101
9
just
months
subscribed.
Resubbed. I'm not certain if this is on Mac. Yeah, dude, a whole baby, dude. A lot of you guys have been following for a whole baby's worth of time. Oh no, this isn't good. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I really don't know what this guy's biggest weakness is. Everyone getting confused is making this more difficult. I wasted that. Well, he is about to die. I don't know if I should hit the bottom part or the top part first. Oh, well. Now he only gets one attack. Oh my god. A challenge run in Chrono Trigger. What's the challenge? Okay. Okay, they're dead. The challenge is not to fall asleep. So what is everybody doing now that we haven't been streaming the past couple days, man? Wow, what a save from that goalie. Man, everything is kind of strong in this place. Dragon's Dogma Online. I didn't even know they had a Dragon's Dogma Online. Dude, why is everything dramatically stronger than me? Yep, and he's gonna die. Noosh, what's going on, man? Maybe I should go. Why would that make this less difficult? If I leave, though, I have to fight that boss again, right? Okay, so how do I resurrect him? Go to 1000 AD. So I went to Melchior, and then he told me to, he was talking about this ship. He just keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Yo, Tristan McKnight, how we doing, baby?
Welcome.
Yeah, he just kept telling me about the Chrono Trigger. To the east. It's crazy how framey this game gets when you try and go diagonally, dude. Bechamel sauce. Oh, the dude in the Nashu margarine. Yes, yes, that's what we're talking about. So did I go to the place that I weren't supposed to go to? Yo, Lewis, what's going on, man? So I'm gonna die here. Oh, flee for now. Okay, I could flee. You have to follow him at the doll. I mean, you have to find the doll of him at the fair. The fair over here? Like in this fucking area? Oh, wait, no. Where's the... What time was that in? I have to go to that building? When I see people tearing down trees, how do you feel? Not particularly a fan. I don't even remember where the Keeper Dome is. Is it here? Death Peak harbors a power capable of restoring the slain to life, but that power to reverse death is not one easily moved. That must be drained, and the person is the most important. A double doll identical to the person. A doppel doll. That would do nicely. I could whip one up in the wink of an eye. Beckler. Okay, so now I gotta go to the festival. Now I gotta go to Beckler. Then I gotta come back here and go to the mountain, right? We should probably be finishing this game, I would assume, maybe tomorrow, right? So we'll be starting a new game very shortly. Okay, where was this guy? Beckler. Should randomly choose. It's very close to winning. I don't want to try. I want to try not to pick any of the ones that are close to winning. Okay, so this is the guy. Play the game. Oh, I don't have enough points. Well, it's like 1 or 2 votes away. And if it's tied with something, we're going to flip a coin, so its odds go up. How do I get more points? I got to fight this guy, right? I don't even know how many points he gave me. Tell me how much silver I have? Silver pieces? No. Baby Hulk, what's going on, man? Nobody's gonna vote for Azure Dreams. I kind of want to just pick randomly and see what I get. Wyatt Work, how we doing, man?
Wyatt Twerk just subscribed.
Thank you for the resub. Star Shelly, thank you for the follow. back, go back in. Alright, smoke him, one shot. Bada bing, bada boom. We're in the process of doing that now, Tristan. Fuck. We're in the process. Let's save before we go in. Then let's go. Okay. About the Inuyasha was good when I was younger, but as I got older, like I kind of realized it's kind of mediocre. I'll give you the $1 even if you lose the game, but it will cost you. The longer you stay in the game, the lower my price will be. Let's play the game. Tabini, how we doing, man? Mimic what you see. Shadowfire, how we doing? Left arm, right arm, laugh, surprise. I don't think I'm going to pass this. Nope, that's not the right button. I don't remember what the buttons were. Did he give me the doll? No, he didn't give me the doll. I don't think I had enough money for that. Go collect the doll at Chronos' house. Yo, Bucko, how we doing, man?
Welcome.
Starsha, he said, sent it to Chronos' house.
Dang it, Bobby.
Hyper Kirby, how we feeling, man? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, so it's at the house. So I guess TikTok isn't leading me in the wrong direction, Richard, right? I don't remember where was Chrono's house because I was only there for fucking 3 minutes. Oh, hello. Is Chrono all right? Playing more Breath of the Wild? Where are you now? How many seeds do you have, man? Did I play Clair Obscure? Yes, I played through Clair Obscure. It was fantastic. Incredible game. The lad is very, very picture of health. Well, I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. You tell him I said to behave himself, all right? Milady. Yes? We've need of this doll, but only for a time. Go right ahead, dear. You stay out of trouble now. How do I make my chat appear in the middle? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Louis? So the peak dose are like abilities. Yeah, Chronos is good, dude. We just need this doll of him for no reason, dude. We just need this fucking sex doll of him for no reason, dude. Codeine, what's going on, man? Okay, now we go back here. That is my layout that I have set up. I have it set up that way through OBS. I live in a retirement area where everyone's trying to. I stopped at the this town. Where they just yeah, that shit gets weird, right, Lisi? That shit gets a little strange. Damn, you have 627. How do you stay motivated, dude? It's kind of like, you ever played Final Fantasy IX? It's similar to Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, these are chats. Yes, these are chats. I am also live on the Purple app, Louis. So this is both combined chats. I have to go to the mountain now, right? Works at the village and it gets even freakier. Just like Virgil. Yeah, dude, Kirby, how many do you have left? Because I really don't know how you... I don't know how you're doing it, man. I was trying to get the platinum for Final Fantasy IX, and the 10,000 battles or whatever are just fucking brutal. How am I supposed to avoid the wind? Do I go under? No. I don't understand how old people get STDs. Check out the news over there. Let's get a shout out for the Colombian soccer team. Yo, Richard Parra, how we doing, man? You guys need to win this game, man. Whoa, whoa. Louis, thank you for the follow, man. You need to plant something on that spot on different time. Plant something. Nero, how we doing, man? What am I planting? Yo, Pickled, how we doing, man? Okay, there's something I'm not doing right here. I don't even have, I think, what I need. I thought maybe if I'm out of the direction of the wind. Do something else to trigger it. Chat to the dude in the dome. Jacob, how we doing, man? To the dude in the dome. The Keeper Dome? I was just in there. The same guy? Fucking bechamel sauce or whatever? One final program, truly. I mean, it's time the country. Hope you got the mountains. Please stand back. Malik, this is the first time I have played in 25 years, so it's almost like playing it the first time again.
Welcome.
Creighton. No, this is the Steam version.
Bing bang.
The last time I played this game, it was on the PS1, a part of the Final Fantasy Chronicles pack.
Lissy Plays Games just
That was the
subscribed.
last time. Lisi, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, man. Although it is not necessary, please. No gifts, no subs. None of that stuff is necessary. I don't do enough here in order to warrant any of that. We just get on here, play some games, hang out, and shoot the shit. Yeah, I still have my copy in the Nintendo the SNES. I still have it in a closet. I played this as a kid on the Super Nintendo as well, but the last time I played it was on the PS1. The 3 entities you saw will aid you on Death Peak. This ends my message. Now I must ask you for a favor. This construct has reached... This construct has reached the end of its final program. Please let me rest. The switch is on his stomach. Do I shut this guy down? I don't want to fucking kill this guy, dude. I don't want to kill this guy, man. Do the right thing, let him rest. Weren't you just talking about a subathon to raise him? No. No. You need a new airplane? Yeah, dude, we need a new airplane, dude. Yeah, because I have an airplane, man. I have an airplane, dude. You didn't know? Alright, I guess we'll let him rest, right? I feel bad, but... We'll just flip him back on, right? Which anime is playing in the background? Dark Link. What's going on, man? This looks like... I thought it was something else, but I don't think it's what I thought it was initially. I'm not certain what that is. Yeah, I need a new yacht, dude. Because I'm just rolling in the dough, dude. I'm curious what that is back there, too. Hold on, let me see if it shows. Oh, it's 8th MS team. Greatest game of all time is Sekiro? Oh, this game is going into penalties? Oh, shit. Switzerland and Colombia is about to go into penalties. Dark Link, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, thank you. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you were enjoying yourselves. Throw what on real quick? Walk when the wind dies down and hide behind the trees when it picks up strength. Why is it still pushing me? Why am I sliding back all over the place? Oh, this is like impossible. Vance, no, this is not my first time, but it's the first time I played this game in like 25 years. So it might as well be my first time. Dude, I hit the tree and it immediately knocks me back. I'm using the D-pad. Oh, this part is terrible, dude. Oh, shit, really? What country? This part sucks. Jerichal, how we doing, man?
Bing bong.
Melty, what's going on, baby?
Hey, yo.
Dude, the fucking wind just stopped. Stuffed, how we doing, man?
Hadouken!
Oh, shit. Okay. Wind is going. Wind is dying down. I just got stuck for a second. I got fucked. I'm gonna fucking... Dude, come on. Go, go, go. Okay. Damn, I don't believe this fucking soccer game is going to penalties right now, man. We don't have to worry about the wind anymore? Okay, good. Yeah, dude, it's been 25 years since I played this game, so this is basically like playing it again for the first time. I don't remember half the shit. How do I open this chest? Oh, there we go. Magic ring.
Welcome to the family.
Star Shelly, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Welcome to the family. 150 stream streak. Hell yeah, let's go, Pickled. Shelly, welcome to the dark side, man. Welcome to the dark side. Thank you for coming on over from the Purple app. This is where most of the family is. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow on the Purple app as well. This is where most of the family hangs out. Swole Swan, what's going on? Play Final Fantasy 12 again? I don't know if I could do it to myself, man. I don't know if I could do it to myself, man. Oh, shit. Where are you now? Are you still over there, Vance? Oh, shit! He missed the kick! If anyone's watching this game, I didn't mean to spoil it just now. What's in this cave over here, dude? What's a duel? That's happening on the purple app, Louis. Some of the things that you see happening on screen, you aren't able to do on TikTok just because it doesn't allow you to. So there's a lot of more things, like redemptions and certain things you only see on the purple app. Like this one.
Brother, may I have some oats? No. I am starving, brother.
Huh?
Goose, how we doing, man? What's up with this tree? What's in this cave? It's a fucking mini Lavos? Oh, this thing is annihilating me, dude. I'm dead. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do the wind again. The animation isn't working? Which animation?
I am dead inside.
It's like all the optional shit in here. It's like, oh, here you just walk into a room and get butchered by a guy randomly. Oh! Yo, this other guy just missed. Okay, here's this annoying ass shit again, dude. This D-pad is too like floaty.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Come on, come on, come on. Okay, first try. Oh! Yo, this penalty kick is insane if anyone's watching this. Bro, kill these fucking things. The World Cup right now, the World Cup games. I don't know if anyone's watching any of the football World Cup. Hold on. Oh!
Chocolate rain. The school books say it can't be here again. Chocolate rain. The prisons make you wonder where it went.
Okay, what is this magic?
Rain.
ring. Well, I'm not watching the anime behind me. The anime is just there. I don't got eyes in the back of my head, man. Oh shit, the auto battler is on. I didn't mean to do that. Yo, this is crazy. This game is crazy right now, dude. Oh, this is crazy. Chaotic good. What's going on, man? You like Walking L, you like Final Fantasy VI more than Chrono Trigger? Look, man, you're not a bad person for an opinion about a video game, all right? Unless your opinion is Final Fantasy Remake is better than... No, I'm kidding. Oh, shit. Wow, Switzerland won? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Don't try to run Champions of Norath on PC SX2. It runs like dog doo-doo. Luke DeLong. How we doing? Lucky Striker, how we feeling? Bacon, egg, and cheese, how we feeling? Yeah, man, pray for Colombia, dude. Damn, what a fucking heartbreaking loss, right? Yeah, man. Sometimes it doesn't matter how powerful your computer is. It's like optimization, man. If PCSX isn't optimized, it's just you're kind of cooked. This game is called Chrono Trigger. Norway? Yeah, I like Norway. It's all about Messi, but until Messi loses, then it's Norway. Okay. So the mini Lavos. I don't know what level I have to be to beat him. But I can't. I have to attack its face. That thing does so much damage, dude. Travis, what's going on, baby? I love the RPGs on the PS1. Yeah, dude, the RPGs on the PS1 are fucking classics, man. Yeah, these guys have a full heal as well. Dragon Quest XI can compete with Chrono Trigger for greatest. One Pikmin. I don't know if I agree with that, but how we doing, man? Nothing until I saw that. Oh no, she fucking hit the. I wasn't fucking paying attention. Wild Arms? Wild Arms is cool. Have I played Dragon Quest XI? I'm not really a fan of the Dragon Quest games like that. I think they're solid, but like, it doesn't really move me. Doesn't really move me. Back to blue? Okay. Gigaton arm. Okay, that's for this guy. Watch out. You go down and did the platinum and everything beyond it. Yeah, maybe we'll add it to the list of games to play. Enjoy television, Gladiator, PS2, GameCube. Gladius. Yes, Gladius. I'm playing on my... So, I kind of wanted to get one of these handhelds, but it's way too expensive, so I don't think I'm going to get one. The Ein Thor or whatever, because it's the 3DS, like, dual screen design, and that thing is insanely powerful. Like the emulation that you could do on that thing, I think you could emulate up to like fucking PS3 games on it. It's crazy. There's a lore reason I think she's in the party. Wait, Warp Zone. What do you mean? Don't fall off. Yeah, I still have my 2D. I have a 2DS in the closet somewhere. I think I took it out of the closet. I don't know where it is. It might be in my cabinet. I still have an old school 2DS that maybe I might do something with. But it's like it's like a block. That's dual screen. That's cool. I like the 2DS. And Janelli Beans has I got her a Mario 3DS a long time ago. Like 10 years ago. Axel Rose. What's going on? This game's called Chrono Trigger. Yes. Yes, we already know what happened to him, Warp Zone. Those things are fucking money too, dude. Brave Sword. Who is that for? Lost Magic on the 2DS? What is that? You can put Berserk 90s on the wall. Joanne V. You're talking about that Berserk? Yes, Shelly, there's going to be a lot of backlash for that. There's going to be a lot of backlash. Although, I still think the bigger issue is like DMCA shit, and we need to fight for better digital like digital rights for the shit that we have, for more ownership. That's like the biggest issue at the end of the day. But removing physical discs is definitely fucking a terrible thing and a brain dead thing for Sony to do. Vanilla and the Burning Crusade. Yo, Errol, how we doing, baby? How is life, man? I am not a fan at all of what Sony did. I think from their perspective, it makes sense because you're making all of these fucking, you know, physical copies of games, and you're not really making money on it. So from like a business practice, it's a smart business move, but it's terrible to do to your consumers, and it might hurt your bottom line at the end of the day because it's a very selfish and anti-consumer business practice. Oh hell yeah, dude! Sitting in the sun, relaxing. Oh, definitely, 100%. Yeah, 100%. They front the money, but we basically fucking pay it back in the long run. Juke 2K7, thank you for this 2 months subbed.
Juke 2K7 just subscribed.
Juke, thank
Luke
you for the prime sub. I appreciate you for thinking of me. You could have given your prime sub to anybody else, but I appreciate you for thinking of us, man, and offering it. How's life? It's pretty good. Why am I going back? Because I opened this door to this cave. Okay, so we got a new weapon for this guy right here. That's a big upgrade. Yeah, at the end of the day, the consumer is the one that pays. So now the issue is if you're removing physical discs, you better be making games cheaper. You can't remove a whole portion of the business where you're saying, oh, we have to charge more for games because we have to produce them, and then you're going to charge the same price for a game that you no longer produce physically. If it makes games cheaper, yeah, maybe I won't be mad about it initially, but at the end of the day, like, we need better digital fucking digital rights for fucking the games that we buy digitally. Damn, why the fuck did she hit him back? What is going on? What are they getting fucking... Oh, I have auto battle on. Okay, I'm gonna die right here. I didn't realize auto battle was on. You fucking press one button and it... Thank God we just saved. You press one button and it throws you fucking... into auto battle. Yeah, 100%. They're not going to make games cheaper. I said if, as if like it was a pipe dream, but in reality, they're not going to make it cheaper. They're going to make it even more expensive. Problem with going to all digital, it'll make hacking accounts more lucrative. Oh, 100%. It'll make calculating accounts more lucrative, and it'll also make piracy skyrocket. So that could fucking fuck Sony up pretty bad in the long run, because that shit is gonna go fucking off the rails. Piracy. Oh, yeah, 100%, Luke. Juke, sorry. Yeah, dude, LimeWire was my shit. It was LimeWire, Ares. What was the other one? There was like 3 really, Napster. I didn't really use Napster. I used LimeWire and Ares. Smell the cheese. What's going on? Pirate my butt? My butthole? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the decision either. Kazaa, that was another one I used. Kazaa. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die here again. So somebody has already, like, cracked the PlayStation, haven't they? Oh, and then, of course, she fucking gets... Oh, we're dead. She gets... The worst thing that could have happened was she gets fucking confused. Bro, I still have an iPod Classic. I still have an iPod Classic with mad music on it. The issue, like, Spotify was piracy too when it came out. And then it went legal. The same thing with Crunchyroll. They were both basically piracy. And then they went fucking legit. Turkey, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Turkey, how's life, man?
Xenix Live sent, did Digital go over to Lapidicious, that the Digital go over...
What? What? Xenix, what's going on? What's for dinner, Turkey? Supposedly they got cracked already, PS5s. Dude, I've been thinking about going back to a fucking iPod class, my iPod. I've been thinking about going back, man. Yeah, they got cracked, but it's also it's still difficult to do, and you basically like can still get screwed. It's kind of like what like Nintendo does, where like you can kind of crack your stuff, but if you get caught, you're basically like locked. Yeah, like a jailbreak, yeah. Correct. No, I was talking about the PS5, but jailbroken. Use Ayla, Murray, and Robo. I think they're like a little under-leveled. Apologies for the degenerate. Nah, dude. It's alright. It's alright. I've been told that we have some degenerates in the family anyway. This is Expedition 33, Maromat. Yes, this is Expedition 33. This just came out last year. Yeah, it's a firmware exploit, yeah. But you can basically, like, hack your shit. The only thing is games are so large now, it's almost not even, like, doesn't make sense to have a cracked, like, a jailbroken console. I'm gonna jailbreak my PS5 to be able to install fucking 300 gig games in it? It's not like, you know, where you could fucking crack a PlayStation 1 back in the day and fucking basically play whatever the fuck you wanted on disc, or get a fucking hard drive and put that shit in there and have a million games, you know? Alright, let me go back and save real quick before we walk into another room and there's a fucking labo spawn there. You can, but that shit is also mad expensive. That's the thing. Piracy kind of screwed the Dreamcast, because it was so easy to pirate games that people basically just didn't buy games. Like, not only was it a console that didn't really sell well, because of the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 2 having a DVD player. But they also got screwed because this guy doesn't disappear. You also got screwed because of piracy. Could I change the generic of the... Oh yeah, dude, that's the greatest anime, right? I wouldn't be surprised, man. Dino Rex. Yes, this is called Chrono Trigger. Oh, dude, I love my Dreamcast. It was one of my favorite consoles ever, but it was plagued with fucking piracy issues because it was so easy. You basically could just burn a CD and put it in there and it would play it, dude. Yeah, I still have my PlayStation Classic. Jasperton Penny 01. What's going on, man?
Bing bang.
I need a list of anime to watch that doesn't have fan service. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of fan service either. Have you ever watched Monster, Errol?
Bacon, egg, and cheese sent.
Solo leveling? Yeah, I'm not really into Gooner tunes either, man. Adelson Lucena. What's going on?
Dang it, Bobby.
You've only watched One Punch Man and Attack on Titan? Was he live today? I didn't even know that. Push the shell, climb the shell? Huh? Definitely watch Monster. I'm not a fan of fan service in anime either. So I know exactly what you mean. I could recommend some anime that have little to no fan service. He was live for 5 minutes. Maybe he was testing something? Is the frog dead? Oh no, he's sleeping. Yeah, nah, yeah. Monster has none of that. Monster is my favorite anime ever. Berserk is fucking incredible, and it doesn't really have fan service. There's maybe like 1 or 2 scenes where there's like kind of some things happening, but it's not like fan service. It's not just happening to happen to like make people, you know, happy.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sent.
Claymore is good too. Yes, Wolf's Rain is also good. Something's happening is the understatement of the century. Yeah. I'm trying not to spoil anything. No, I didn't shorten it, no. What do I gotta climb the shell? Secret of Evermore. You could also watch the first season of Promised Neverland. That one is really good. Don't watch the second season because it's fucking horrible. Trying to think of what else. Oh, dude, I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a minute, dude. The animes to avoid are like, don't listen to anyone that tells you Hunter x Hunter, dude. This is it, the summit of Death Peak. You who fear the night and stand against the darkness, lend us your strength. Chrono. Dependence reacting. Oh man, I just cracked my elbows. Remember buying games for what each? Bro, I remember getting the greatest hits version of like PlayStation games or of PS2 games, and they were $20, dude. $24 yeet, man. What's going on, dude?
Hey, yo!
Don't listen to anybody who says Hunter x Hunter. Do you mean that as a don't listen to them if they're saying watch it or don't watch it? I'm saying don't listen to them and don't watch it. So, I think Hunter x Hunter is like an okay anime. I think it's a modern like anime fan starter anime. A lot of modern anime fans, that was their first anime that they watched. Like anyone who started watching anime in the past like 10 years, that was typically one of their first anime that they watched. So I think that's why they hold it in this crazy high regard. But it's just like a 7 out of 10 that people make it seem like it's a 10 out of 10. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is a better anime, and they take a lot of things from Yu Yu Hakusho and kind of rework it in Hunter x Hunter. And I think the fan base of Hunter x Hunter tries to make... I don't have any issues with the anime. It's more so the fan base. The fan base tries to make it seem like it's the most avant-garde, fucking philosophical, uniquely incredible, fucking heartbreaking work of staggering genius ever created. And it's really not. No. Attack of Titan is legitimately good. Hunter x Hunter is not. Hunter x Hunter is like a 7. Attack on Titan is like a 9. Metal X, what's going on? Every fan base sucks. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Is Final Fantasy the DBZ of RPGs? You could say that. It shattered. 'Twas folly to come here, all this, and for naught. Attack on Titan is the easiest thing to sit through without cringing out. Attack on Titan is fucking fantastic, dude. I have a question for... What's the question, Richard? No cry. Ayla miss Chrono too. Sad Chrono no come back. In terms of Attack on Titan being the first anime new gen, so I don't think Attack on Titan is definitely an early one. If you started watching anime in the past like 15 years, it is definitely an early one as well. But I think there's a large portion of new age anime fans. The first anime that they got into was Hunter x Hunter from a recommendation from somebody else.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sent.
Dude, you didn't get a cherry dip, dude.
My ish bussing. Cha 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 cha. Oh fuck.
Regardless of my opinion on Final Fantasy VII, do you think it's the most important game ever made? I don't think it's the most important game ever made, but it is definitely a pivotal game. It is one of the most important games, but I don't know if it's the de facto most important. Gotta water the chickens. Chrono, answer us. Yes, I think it's one of the most important ever, but it's not the de facto important. Because it made the transition from where video games were just for kids, it became where families spend time together. I definitely think Final Fantasy VII was one of the most important video games ever made, not the most important, because it came at a time when all media started to move into this very mature, gritty, kind of rebellious kind of state with their narratives. And that wasn't really happening in video games at that time, especially on like a mainstream, in a mainstream capacity, a AAA capacity. So I think it kind of set a precedent. It's kind of like when you look at anime. You have a lot of people say there's like pre-Neon Genesis Evangelion anime and then post-Neon Genesis Evangelion anime because of the way that it kind of tackled the topics that it discussed, and it made it so that more creators started to introduce these same ideas and their own philosophy into the medium after that. And I think that's kind of what Final Fantasy VII did, where it took these really mature themes, like the planet, corporations, all of this shit that they were kind of talking about, and it inspired like the next generation of creators, video game creators, to put that type of content in their games as well, and put their own philosophies and ideas and stuff into these narratives. Because Final Fantasy VII was a very political game. I started out with Ninja Scroll, but Hunter x Hunter was great. Not a 10 for me. The end arc, good for me. I think the best arc of Hunter x Hunter is York New City, and the second half of the Chimera Ant arc is really good. But other than that, it's like the rest of it is just kind of really mediocre. Greed Island or whatever that shit is fucking terrible, horrible. And then the first arc of Hunter x Hunter is so Pokemon coded. It's so strange how they just kind of shift the whole, like, the way they shift the narrative and the themes after that arc is just kind of jarring. I think Super Mario. Yeah, I was gonna say Super Mario is probably the most important game ever made. That was gonna be the game that I would say. Follow-up question, and this is the Wii the most important console? Definitely not. Definitely not. It's a regular PC, yes. It's either a regular PC or the original Nintendo are the most important consoles of all time. Tetris, Super Mario, hold on. My chat shot back all of a sudden. Tetris, Super Mario, Final Fantasy. I would argue that Team Fortress 2 is more important than Overwatch, because Team Fortress 2 is kind of like a copy of Overwatch. Overwatch is kind of like a copy of Team Fortress 2. I also would throw like Dota and League of Legends in there as well. No, I answered your console question. Why not what? Yeah, the NES is probably the most important. Yes, because it brought video games into the home. Yes, that was my point about the NES. The regular like PC, an old school desktop PC, or the original Nintendo, were the introductory experience to video games for the majority of people, especially the people that were in our generation. And most successful franchises that are still around today originated from the NES. I would agree that Fortnite's in there as well. Yeah, I would agree that Fortnite's in there as well. But I would also put I would also not put Overwatch. I would probably put Team Fortress 2 over Overwatch, because Team Fortress 2 was one of the first games to create that hero class shooter type thing. Why not the Wii? Because I don't think the Wii was that impactful. I think it was a really great console. But I don't know if I would put the Wii as like the most important console ever. It would either be like a regular PC, the NES, or the PlayStation 2. The most important consoles? Yes, the NES or the PS2, yeah. I don't know if it's take about the NES unless you mean the NES walks so the Wii could run. The Wii is a pivotal point in gaming that fully... That age barrier was gone already. One Mackie. This is the Steam version. The Wii didn't really do much. There wasn't really an age barrier that existed in gaming around then. That shit was gone long before then. I would say the PS2 probably killed that age barrier discussion. Like stone statues, an unsettling sight. Chris Tor, how we doing? Yes, the World Cup is crazy right now, dude.
Bing bang.
A time freeze. I never dreamt it possible. Just Ayla move. I think throughout the course of gaming's history, there was plenty of older people that were playing games and didn't look at it as like a child's hobby or whatever. And that has existed since, like, probably the PS1, PS2 era. And you could probably even argue the same thing in the NES. I remember my fucking dad playing Duck Hunt with the fucking laser gun on the NES. Yeah, the Game Boy. The Game Boy, you could probably argue. Dude, people were playing the fucking Game Boy like crazy. Wii was important for how it changed gaming, but not a discussion of the most important. I agree with that. The Wii was important. I'm not saying that it wasn't, but I don't think it was in the conversation for the most important. I don't think you get Overwatch without Team Fortress 2. And I think it's so... And Fortnite literally just copied like the bare bones version of PUBG. Fortnite didn't become what it was until it started deviating from what PUBG did and started making its own identity. I feel like Overwatch doesn't really do much things different from Team Fortress 2. Conra Store, thank you for the follow, man. My parents had Tetris and Dr. Mario game night. Oh, really? Overwatch was just a gooner. Team Fortress 2. Yeah, but the industry doesn't set the precedent. It's the game that does. A lot of games copied Final Fantasy VII, but that was the game. A lot of games copied Team Fortress 2, but that was the game. A lot of games copied PUBG, but that was the game. Wii is top 3 most important. I don't know if Wii is top 3 most important. I think, Zen, thank you for the follow. If I had to list a top 3 most important, it would probably be a home computer. It would probably be a home computer back in the day to play games like these first-person shooter games like Doom and fucking Quake and fucking Half-Life and all of those fucking games, Unreal Tournament, all that shit. Then NES, and then probably the PS2. Wii, it's probably top 5, but it's probably like number 5. Overwatch is just first-person League of Legends. Do I have an emotional connection to this game, and how is it relatable on a personal level? I don't really have an emotional connection to this this game. That guy just made Remember This. Thought, why did Well make that long? Whatever, but not a new Team Fortress 2. JC, how we doing, man?
Bing bang.
Hollow Abyss, how we feeling? What are you going to be doing?
Dang it, Bobby.
Not important. Fortnite is more important. I don't know if I agree with that. I think all of that is subjective, and it depends on who you ask. Team Fortress 2 was insanely popular and still is and does fucking numbers on Steam. And Overwatch definitely still does numbers, but it's definitely died down in popularity dramatically since the release of Overwatch 2. What would gaming be like without Rare, Square, and Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball? Permanently switching to PlayStation and Steam, all new games. Oh, hell yeah, Hollow Abyss. Pow, yes, this game is great, man. This game is great. What are you gonna make, Turkey? We just need to exchange the Doppeldoll for Chrono. Get pizza rolls. Yeah, we talked about this, Hollow Abyss. I'd remain here no longer than we must. Let us be gone. Hurry, take Chrono. Save the tearful reunions for later. If we've done all we must, let us be on our way. I also think Team Fortress influenced games like Fortnite, because if you played Team Fortress, like community games, they had a lot of community games that were kind of like fan driven and created on servers that kind of spun out later into games like Fortnite, where you were basically playing Team Fortress 2, but you would be doing like a surf map, or you would be doing like a tower defense game, or you would be doing like some role-playing jail simulator thing. There was a lot of games and game modes that kind of spawned in these community games. Oh, the new Star Fox is great, man. Yeah, we played it on stream. It was awesome, man.
Bing bang.
Yeah, we talked about it last time you were here, Hollow. Team Fortress 2 morphed into a big battle World War II game. Hey, sheesh, what's going on, man? Yeah, there's a lot of things that that Team Fortress 2 did. That Team Fortress 2 did that inspired all of these other games. And the game kind of morphed into something else entirely. It was also the first like live service game that was free and primarily operated through like microtransactions and in relation to like skins. Most of the shit that you would do in Team Fortress, most of the money spent in Team Fortress was in relation to skins. And that was the first game that was kind of like that. With hats, Team Fortress hats, and weapon skins, and skins for whatever fucking guy you were using. That was one of the first games that did that. That was entirely free. It's not subjective at all. Overwatch literally just had massive. It's definitely subjective to start. Had a massive collab before. Distinct fans of the game. Determines importance how big that in the industry. I think Team Fortress was the game because Overwatch copied that. Overwatch was not an original idea. People copied Overwatch because Overwatch copied Team Fortress. The blueprint is still Team Fortress. It's like in is Team Fortress still playable? No, it's still playable, yeah. Team Fortress is still playable. That's Big O in the background, yes. Right now, I need to get minimum, get butter. The rest of the reason I need to go to the storage. Swiffer power mop pads. Typical grocery shopping, right? Team Fortress 2 highest all-time player base count beats Overwatch by 100,000 players. Team Fortress was insanely popular, and that's why Overwatch copied it. And then Overwatch caught like the home console because Team Fortress 2 wasn't really available on home consoles. Because they had a version that came out in orange box, but then they never updated it. So it's not the same version as the PC version that kind of blew up in popularity. And Overwatch copied that and brought it to home consoles, and that's why it caught on to this level of popularity. Team Fortress 2 and Ultima aren't the same thing, though. Team Fortress 2 was the first of its kind and was wildly popular, and there were still other games that were copying ideas and things from Team Fortress 2. WoW definitely separated itself from Ultima Online, and WoW was like the de facto thing, but I don't necessarily think that Overwatch became the like de facto thing. That I think Team Fortress 2 wasn't this like small, like a cult classic thing that Overwatch copied. It was a massive success that Overwatch copied. Ultima Online like was popular, but it was not nearly as popular as Overwatch. I mean, as World of Warcraft. You can argue that Team Fortress 2 was more popular at its peak than Overwatch was. Sir J, this is called Chrono Trigger. Team Fortress 2 mogs the fuck out of Overwatch. CSGO is a sequel to sequel. Its predecessor. Well, yeah, it's all a mod of Counter-Strike is in it of itself is a mod of Half-Life. There's mad games that spawned from Half-Life. But that's like a mod of a game, and Counter-Strike Go is probably the best version of Counter-Strike, but it's still Counter-Strike, you know? I don't think Overwatch 2 changed the industry, though. You're not objectively correct. Yeah, that was my point, is that you can't play Team Fortress 2 on console. You can't play it. If you were able to take whatever Team Fortress was doing on Steam and put it on consoles, it would have been way more popular than Overwatch. And at its peak, Team Fortress 2 is still more popular than Overwatch. If Team Fortress is Overwatch changed industry, then why is Rivals the Overwatch clone objectively better? Is it kind? All of this is a clone of Team Fortress 2 at the end of the day. Like, they are copying Team Fortress 2. PUBG was still never hit the levels of popularity that Fortnite did. Never. Team Fortress 2 hit the popularity levels of Overwatch and surpassed it. Yes, Team Fortress 2 is more important. You wouldn't have Team Fortress 2. You wouldn't have Overwatch without it. Birth of Steam coincided with Team Fortress 2. No, Steam existed before. The original Team Fortress was also a mod of Half-Life. And then it got a standalone game with Team Fortress 2. But Team Fortress was originally a mod of Half-Life as well as Counter-Strike. So they took the basically they took Half-Life and then created like a class system around it for Half-Life 1 for Team Fortress 2, and then they released it as a standalone game later. You're not acknowledging my point, though. My point is, these games are relatively obscure in comparison to the game that followed it. So Ultima Online is relatively obscure in comparison to World of Warcraft. PUBG is relatively obscure in comparison to Fortnite. Team Fortress 2 is not relatively obscure. Team Fortress 2 was the game for a long time, and then Overwatch came out. And now Overwatch is also not the game anymore because Marvel Rivals took all of its thunder. PUBG is definitely more obscure than Team Fortress 2. Takashi literally just said that the 24-hour player count is higher and the overall player count is higher than Overwatch. How is that than Overwatch? How is that more obscure? Okay, so we got this guy back, and now I have to go into the tower, or is there something else that I have to do? Okay, so I guess it's just the Black Omen now. So it's like go to do the Black Omen or fight this guy's just telling me way too much things. Hold on. So I just chat GPT'd it. I asked, what would you say is more impactful, Overwatch or Team Fortress 2? And it said, if impactful means influence on game design and industry, I would give the edge to Team Fortress 2. Redefine class-based multiplayer and a highly readable, personality-driven design that became a blueprint for later games. Team Fortress 2 timeless stylized look holds up. Overwatch demonstrated how polished expressive character design could appeal to a broad audience. Live service influence. Team Fortress 2 was one of the first live service models, and Overwatch created seasonal events, cosmetics, and ongoing hero releases, became a model that many games emulated. Why Team Fortress 2 is arguably more impactful. It established many ideas that now feel standard, distinct classes, with clearly defined roles, strong visual silhouettes of players could identify enemies instantly, personally drive characters with memorable voice lines. Cosmetic customization is a major progression system within the game's engine. A free-to-play transition that influenced monetization across the PC and gaming platform. Many modern games, including Overwatch, owe a lot to Team Fortress 2's approach. Why Overwatch was also influential, it combined MOBA-style hero abilities with FPS gameplay that was highly accessible across PC and console. Sparked a wave of similar games like Marvel Rivals. Overall, if I had to pick one as the more historically impactful and important game, I would choose Team Fortress 2. Its influence is deeper and more foundational. Overwatch redefined and refined and massively popularized many ideas, but Team Fortress 2 introduced and perfected almost all of the conventions that later hero and class-based shooters adopted. In that sense, Team Fortress 2 shaped the design language of the entire genre, while Overwatch merely expanded an audience. I don't know. I asked an unbiased source a very simple question, and it told me Team Fortress 2. People aren't realizing Team Fortress 2 had media outside of the games. People used to make goofy animations that brought the goofiness to people outside of the game that were insanely popular. Yeah, the whole YouTube shorts and all that shit with like the fucking the spy meme that became like a phenomenon on the internet. Importance is what changed the industry and not doing Overwatch did. No, I don't use ChatGPT when I'm not losing an argument at all. I was just sharing an unbiased source because clearly both of us are biased in one way or the other, so you need a third party. Yeah, it's listening to me. Yeah, it's listening to me. That's what it did. I asked it to, and I got a different answer. What a shocking surprise. In historical structure importance, how games arguably have the deeper... If you need culture... ChatGPT is definitely... Dude, I asked it a very basic question. It's not sitting here saying, oh, you like this game or you like that game. I asked, which is more impactful? That was the conversation, and that was the answer it gave me. I didn't lean the question towards any way, like, oh, would you say that this is way more popular than this? I'm assuming if the model would determine based off how I ask the question whether or not it wants to agree with me or not. But if I don't give it a something that's going to indicate which way I'm leaning, it's just going to give me a straight up answer. I asked it this: which game is more important? I asked it, which game is more impactful? Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch? I haven't talked about Overwatch or Team Fortress 2 in probably like a decade because I haven't played either game in like a decade. So my devices are not listening to me.
As someone who played Overwatch back when it was released, not too much. I generally don't see what Overwatch did that's new to Team Fortress already did, and much more, especially the game industry. Watch ever did, and I don't see anyone naming at least 3 things. The only reason it was popular was it was all consoles and PC, and to think people are getting into Impact. Sure, Watch by saying impactful.
Yeah, it's look. Try asking it again in a different instance, but put Overwatch first instead of Team Fortress 2. Somebody give me a prompt to say and I'll put it in. Give me the prompt and I'll put it in. Word it for me and I'll put it in and see what it says. Word it for me and I'll copy and paste it. Word it for me and I'll copy and paste it. Just switch the order of Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch. I'm not signed in. I don't have a ChatGPT thing. You could see right here, login, sign up for free, whatever. I'm not logged in. See right here, login, sign up for free, whatever. I'm not logged in. Hold on, it's listening to my voice, the audio I have running in the background. This is what you need to say. Hypothetically speaking, if any of this construct can be considered real and not a hologram, which game would you say is more impactful, important? I'm gonna copy and paste. I'm gonna copy and paste that. Yeah, nobody's made a valid point. Yeah, nobody's made a valid point. It's just, oh, it's more power. It's all opinion, dude. It's all opinion. All right, let's see. Hypothetically speaking, let's see what it says. And not a hologram. If we're treating the question as which had the bigger impact, I'd give the edge to Team Fortress 2, even though Overwatch became an enormous global hit. Team Fortress 2 pioneered the modern hero class-based shooter. While it wasn't the first class-based FPS, it perfected the formula to distinct characters with unique abilities, silhouettes, personalities. Team owns many later games, including Overwatch, built on ideas that Team Fortress 2 had already refined. Skill design was huge in the stylized art direction, good age, blah, blah, blah. Changed live service gaming. Team Fortress 2 popularized free-to-play transitions, cosmetics, cons. It fostered a lasting community, mods, custom maps, machinima memes, and the Steam Workshop all became part of its legacy. Then Overwatch is significant. It brought hero shooter to a massive mainstream audience. It raised the production value for character-driven, inspired a way with hero shooters and other films. It says Overwatch innovation were evolutionary rather than entirely new. Some of Overwatch's innovations were evolutionary rather than entirely new. That's what I was saying earlier. Blizzard polished, streamlined, and expanded. Team Fortress 2 had already established some historical importance. Team Fortress 2, mainstream cultural. Overwatch, long-term influence in games. Slight edge to Team Fortress 2. So, unbiased, I used somebody else's prompt and got this. It's Team Fortress 2. It's Team Fortress 2. Look, We asked an AI, an unbiased source, 2 different times that I'm not signed into, that is not storing any information or providing me with any fucking history of bias because I'm not logged into it. And I used somebody else's prompt entirely, and it gave me still the same answer that Team Fortress 2 is the most popular. You can believe what you want to believe, but the unbiased source confirmed it. It was more impactful. Now we're changing it to more important. Try connecting your nanomachines via 5G to Skynet and ask again. Yeah, let me do that, dude. All right, now we're changing the parameters. It's semantics. Oh, now it's always important. It's definitely not unbiased. Yeah, I'm not saying it's unbiased. I'm saying it's unbiased in comparison to the conversation happening between us here. I didn't change the word. I literally copied a fucking Rusty's prompt. I'm not moving the goalpost. And Rusty's prompt reads, hypothetically speaking, if any of this construct can be considered real or not a hologram, which game would you say is more impactful / important? And now we asked it again and said importance. And it's still Team Fortress 2. And it's still Team Fortress 2. And it's more important. Fortress 2. More important. No. Wait. More important. I'll rest my case there. Prompt ChatGPT real quick. Tell it to take a sip. Final Fantasy VII. But no. Final Fantasy VII, but no. It was easily Super Mario Bros. Because it's impacted other people to make iconic games. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was not the most impactful game ever made. It would probably be Super Mario Brothers. Look, yeah, you'll never convince me either. You'll never convince me either. Clearly, I'm biased. Clearly, you're biased. But somebody who was unbiased still has a bias overall because people write the code for it. But outside of this conversation, an unbiased party outside of this conversation determined Team Fortress 2.
And be reminded of Minecraft and League of Legends, Overwatch, Team Fortress 2 don't make the top 10 anymore.
Yeah, I don't think Overwatch or Team Fortress 2 were in the top 10 either. Minecraft and League of Legends are definitely more important, yeah. It really depends if you're making an actual top 10. You might be able to squeeze in Overwatch or Team Fortress 2 into the tail end of that. Yeah, I saw what you said as well, and I think, I think it's wrong. It's like I said at the end of it, it's all subjective, but you were the one trying to say you're objectively right, but I don't know. At the end of the day, if you're trying to pile together 10 of the most impactful, important games ever made, they may not be on that list, dependent upon what you determine. And at the end of the day, it's all subjective. Somebody else's 10 is going to be different than your 10 or my 10. You're definitely not objectively right, but you're entitled to an opinion, even if it isn't factual. Yeah, I'm not rating the games either. How am I still on Chrono Trigger? Because we were doing some of the side stuff. We still have to go to the fucking castle thing. Yeah, there's way too much side shit. There's like fucking 10 side things. It's like, go over here and go there and go. You're telling me all this stuff in one shot. Yeah, but we already proved him wrong about Akira. We already proved him wrong about that. Mind you, nobody agreed with you in here. We also brought up, we used AI to determine what popularity is. We also use it to determine the overall success at box office, at the box office, what it was. Dragon Ball Z is the reason why anime became popular in the West. That's what we determined that day. That was the only thing we determined that day. I use ChatGPT when someone isn't willing to listen to another perspective outside of their own. So I bring ChatGPT into it to try and find a middle ground, and usually the middle ground aligns with what I'm saying. Oh, I am listening. I am listening. I'm not signed into this. This isn't pulling my information, man. There's no history. You should ChatGPT whether or not you want to go to work. Yeah, I just use it to confirm my bias. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's it. Yes. That's all it is. Yes, everyone is right and I'm wrong. That's what it is. Yes, 100%. We are also over on time today. It is 8 o'clock. We will be streaming tomorrow because we are not going to be streaming on Thursday. So tomorrow will be a stream. Probably normal time, 5:30 to 7:30, but there will be no stream on Thursday. There will be no stream on Thursday. We will probably beat. I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and do all of these side quests because this guy's overloading me with fucking. This guy's overloading me with side quests. So we'll probably do the ship here. We'll probably do that fucking ship here, and then we will probably beat the game if we're at the appropriate level. What did the shit end? If we're the appropriate level to beat it, we'll probably beat it, and then we'll pick a random game and see what the next game is. Because I'm probably just gonna scroll through and just see whatever the fuck, whatever the fuck I land on. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's individual opinions. That's what I've been saying this whole time. But Monkey is insisting that his is objectively right and everybody else is objectively wrong. Side quests aren't particularly long. You don't need all the info he's dumping on you. I guess I'll see which is really important, which I need. Because I don't think we're going to sit here and do all the fucking playthroughs of this game because I think there's like a bunch of different endings. Unless the endings are like I save right before the end and then I can just reload and just do all the endings and it takes like fucking 30 minutes, then maybe I'll do that. But if I have to replay the game from start to finish, I'm not doing that. For 8 months and 15 days? We'll see tomorrow though. We'll see tomorrow. I wanna try and get this this game over with though. And then I guess we'll pull up a fucking we'll pull up like a browser and I'll just fucking close my eyes and fucking scroll through it and then see wherever it lands on.
All the side quests on like 1-2 streams max. I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually do all the side stuff. We'll see. We'll see. But when we beat this game, since it's a game of my choice and I don't particularly have any game on mind, we'll probably just pull up a browser and scroll through, and whatever I land on will be the game that we play next. I don't know if there's a way on that website to make it like in random order, because it either goes like alphabetically or by votes. And like if it's by votes, then the lower you scroll down, it's going to be a game that's not voted on. The higher you scroll up, it's going to be and if you do by like released year, it's going to be retro at the top, newer at the bottom. I'd have to look and see a way to fucking sort it to be able to scroll through. Sort it with the games with the highest votes at the top, then do a random scroll. Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you scroll down and you sort it by the games with the most votes at the top, you're going to scroll down and it's automatically going to exclude the games towards the top. I could do that too. Yeah, I could just do a random number generator and then just go to whatever number that is. Yeah, I could do that.
I would still have to figure out which way to sort it in, though, if I should sort it by votes or whatever. Leave it on whatever. I don't know what the regular default. I think the default sort is by let me see. I think the default sort is by date added. Like the date that I added it to the list. Yeah, it's by date added to the list. So the most recent games that I added to the list are at the top. So the most recent game added was Final Fantasy X-2, and then fucking Star Wars Galactic Racer, and then Yakuza, The Man Who Erased His Name, and then a bunch of other shit that might not even be released yet.
Do the default sort appears and RNG from that list. Spin it for you.
Yeah, I could ask ChatGPT, right? But the thing is, if the random number generator gives me like number 9, the number 9 game is Duskbloods. That game's not even out. That's what I mean. And then if I get like number fucking 15, it's Halo Combat Campaign Evolved, which also isn't out yet. I would need to figure out a better way to sort it. That isn't like title, because title makes it also easy to determine. Year released makes it easy to determine. Date at. I'm getting distracted. We're losing the plot. I wish there was a way for it to like randomly select a game. I'm trying to look and see if there is. I don't think there is. So it doesn't matter if you use an RNG. Yeah, but what I mean is, like, if you use a random number generator, if, like I was saying, if the number is 6, it would be a game that isn't released yet. So I can't pick that game. Total number of games on the list is 308. $308. Let me test it right now, actually. I'm curious to actually see. 1 and 308. Let's generate it. It gave me 259. Oh, that shit. It's gonna take forever to fucking scroll through, too.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sent. Dude, Bieber would go insane if I kissed him.
I'm working backwards right now. If we work backwards, it's the next game would be Shining Force 2. That would be the next game. No, that's not the game I'm going to choose. I'm just saying that would be the game that we would be playing next. I don't even know who voted for that game. All right, let's do some shout outs because we're already over time. Shout out, let's start with the people on Shining Force is an old ass game from like 1993. Yeah, you can do more random than that, yeah. Go more overtime? No, I have work in the morning, unfortunately. I can't go overtime. I gotta go to bed soon. No, why would I be mad? Let's do some shout outs for everybody that was on the Purple app. I mean the TikTok. So let's start with everybody on TikTok. Shout out to Viserion. Jasperton Penny. White Mage. I can't. Your name is too long. It cuts it off. Raid. Let me see who's here right now, just so I can give them a shout out. There's probably nobody here right now. Oh, I see Blue Firework lurking in here. Just Being Shelby is lurking in here. And Janelli Beans. And then there was a lot of people on TikTok talking earlier, but I'm only going to shout out the people who've been here, who was there for a while. Shout out to JC. Shout out to Hollow Abyss. Shout out to Hey Sheesh.
Welcome.
Shout out to Errol.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to Chris
Bing
Toro.
bang.
Who else was here for a while? Dino Rex. Luke.
Dang it, Bobby.
Louie.
Hey, yo.
And Bucko. And then it cuts me off. I always gain XP. Yo, Chris Tor, did you finish Expedition 33 yet? What's going on, man? What's going on with that? I'm not. We're gonna do shoutouts for everybody on the Purple app. I'm not mad because I'm not wrong. What would I be? What would I have to be mad about? I'm locked into Star Fox and beating in 900 different ways. Oh, you're doing all the side stuff on Star Fox? Dude, I have to do the other campaigns, but I added it to the list of games to play, so I don't want to do the other campaigns because then we would basically be playing the entire game from start to finish. Got butter, pork chops, and green beans. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hey, man, you could always get them tomorrow, right? You could always get them tomorrow, right? I gotta figure out how to get y'all copies. Dude, you don't got the pull to just fucking take a copy out of nowhere? Put on my ADHD means I'll argue all day because the constant endorphin hits someone. Oh, I know you'll I know you'll argue all day. Even if you're wrong, you'll argue. I need to go to Walmart for the... So, I work with somebody that used to work for Walmart, and you brought up Walmart and made me think of it. But he was telling me how Walmart used to be like a cult. Like, you would go into the break room at Walmart, and it would be a picture of the guy who created Walmart as Jesus. It would be like Jesus, but the guy's face. Well, yeah, you can't just get a copy. I never argue when I'm wrong. I don't know, man. We've seen some arguments here from you where you were wrong arguing. Overwatch is the second worst thing to happen to gaming. Yeah, what's the worst? Fortnite. I think there's some, dependent upon how you view games, there is some merit to that take. I think there is some merit to that take, depending upon how you view it. I think the popularity of Fortnite eventually led a lot of these companies to chase live service games because they seen the potential for money in it, and instead of actually creating any unique and individual games, you try and create and emulate something that's so close to the source material that it, in hopes that it might pull people from that player base, that it actually kind of stifles creativity. You might be able to make an argument if you're arguing from that standpoint. But it's also wildly successful in terms of games for people who are mostly like casual gamers. So yeah. Fortnite is definitely the worst thing to happen to gaming. Doesn't mean it's a bad game. Yeah, I think it's I think you could. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad game, but I definitely think it's it's one of the worst things to happen to gaming. But I think if you argue from the point of live service, how its popularity kind of destroyed creativity in gaming, especially in the multiplayer sector, where a lot of companies just, instead of creating their own thing, tried to emulate what Fortnite did and just play copycat, and everyone wanted to be a Fortnite copy in order to try and capitalize off the success of the game, then you can probably argue that, because I feel like that's kind of undeniable. And a lot of games started to become copycats. A lot of the industry started to copy whatever was successful because they seen how popular Fortnite was. So you have a lot of copy of Elden Ring. When Elden Ring fucking blew up in popularity, you had a lot of fucking copycats of Elden Ring. When fucking Fortnite blew up, you had a lot of copycats of Fortnite. When fucking when PUBG blew up, you had copies of PUBG. When fucking when Team Fortress 2 blew up, you had copies of Team Fortress 2. When Arc Raiders popped up, everyone now is extraction shooters. Everything now is extraction shooters. Approved aggressive microtransactions. Business model works and regularly breaks my records, and literally every live service game pivoted based on it. Yeah, Richard, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, battle passes are worse than loot boxes because it amplifies. Hold on. My chat keeps moving. That's the worst thing to happen to Oh yeah, 100%, Richard. Current season of Fortnite is an extraction show. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. That's my point. Is the industry just chases whatever's popular at the moment. I can't keep getting distracted here. Okay, let's do some shout outs for everybody that's here on the Purple app. Shout out to Xenix. Shout out to Supernatural Monkey. If I did not have work in the morning, I would sit here for another hour and just fucking talk. But I have work in the morning. Shout out to Richard. Pickled. Janelli Beans. Buggykins.
Hey, yo.
Log.
Welcome.
Shadowfire. Switch it up now. Takashi.
We the best music.
Lewis.
Thank you.
And Yeti. We had a lot of people leave here earlier. We had a lot of people leave when we were fucking yapping it up and not playing Chrono Trigger. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I gotta fine tune, dude. That's the only way it could understand, dude. That it could create this bias about me, dude. I actually don't type anything into ChatGPT. I just sit here and talk into my phone, and I espouse all of my opinions directly into my phone because then it uploads directly to ChatGPT. It goes right into the mainframe, dude. Fortnite has been moving further and further away from all the years. That's my perspective. Yeah, I think Fortnite is definitely, you can make the argument that it's one of the worst games to happen to gaming. It's definitely up there. Yeah, he's clearly biased. It's clearly biased. Come on. Listen to the unbiased person here. Again, we will not be streaming on Thursday. We are streaming tomorrow. We will be here tomorrow. So we'll be here tomorrow. Our off day will be Thursday, and we'll be back on Friday. So I say this at the end of every stream, man, but I appreciate all of you guys for everything that you do here. coming up with these engaging topics every single stream to create these soapboxes and these rants and these conversations. Being here to just spend time with the family and hang out, all the things you guys do on Discord, from saying good morning every day, sending memes, sending the things that you see on TikTok or YouTube or whatever into the general chat, and keeping these vibes and conversations going. You guys could be doing anything else in the world, and you decide to come out here for hours on end, for 3 hours, to hang out and you know, give us your time every single day. Buggy, tomorrow will be the usual time, 5:30 to 7:30 will be the usual time. I'm gonna level with you guys. I haven't managed to. The shift away from loot boxes was legitimately mostly driven by the threat of legislation. No, yeah, it was 100%. Yes, battle passes were the answer to legislation. Yes, 100%. I keep getting distracted, but again, thank you all for being here every single day, man, for helping to grow this family and community we're building here together, for spending here hours on end, even if we're not even playing the game and we're just sitting here and talking. I appreciate all of you guys for everything that you do here, man. Every single day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, sometimes a little less, who knows, whatever the universe brings us. But I appreciate all of you guys nonetheless. I am very grateful that each of you are here every single day, through the rants, through the mundane games we may be playing, or however long a game may drag on. I appreciate all of you guys for continuing to show up and hang out and take time out of your days and your lives to be here every single day. I appreciate all of you, man. So I appreciate all of you guys for everything that you do here, man. Every single day, 5 days a week. But you guys know what time it is, man. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is a normal stream, 5:30 to 7:30. So late stream. Normal stream, I guess. I'll send in the Discord too afterwards. I'll put the time frame. But you guys know what time it is. Thank you all again for being here today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a lovely evening. It will be a Wednesday stream again tomorrow. For anyone that may be lurking and is listening, it will be a Wednesday stream tomorrow. But until then, you guys know what time it is, man. Everybody have a lovely evening. We'll be on the Discord. We'll be shooting the shit in there. If you want to keep the conversations going, you want to keep arguing in there, then let's keep arguing. But I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody have a lovely evening, and you know what time it is, man. Stay bold, stay beautiful, stay blessed. Turkey, enjoy your dinner, man. Enjoy the pork chops, enjoy the green beans. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you again for being here, everybody. And you know what time it is, man. Cue the outro music.
Woo! Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
Peace out, y'all. Love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your nights. We'll be on the Discord. We'll be shooting the shit. Stay sexy, stay healthy, stay handsome, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay bold, all that stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay nasty, most importantly. Love y'all. And, yeah, enjoy yourselves, man. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there in this cold, harsh world, man.
Forget about it. How you doing?
Oh, nah. It's Titus, all right? It is not Titus.